I remember the salesman from this rural town. I asked him how he was doing, and he said, well, I'm busier than a cat on a hot tin roof. And just kind of cracked me up. Got to know the fellow. It was quite amusing, his statement. He had a lot of those little idioms, but one of the things became apparent to me is that he was a busy and an active person, and he was filling his days, but he was very unfocused. And even though he was busy, he wasn't truly being productive. And it strikes me that a lot of people fall into that trap in their work. And, you know, life is too precious to be wasting our minutes and hours and days and weeks away, being on the clock and having some appearance of work and maybe going through some motions, but not actually getting things done. So what I want to talk to you about today is how you can evaluate the activity that you're putting in your business and asking, is this activity really adding value or not? It strikes me as we interview people to be a part of the teams that in the companies that we serve, that oftentimes people want to get paid for availability and activity, but they don't really think about productivity. In other words, they believe if they show up and they're on the clock or they're being present in their job, their work environment, and they're active, they're attending a meeting here or they're doing some tasks there, that as long as they're filling the work, that somehow they're accomplishing their job. And I guess in some environments that's acceptable, but the business people that I'm a part of and the organizations and leaders that I work with, they want to know, how are we moving the ball down the field, and what are we doing to make meaningful progress on our goals and vision and our objective. And if you're a part of the team, you need to be adding into that. You need to be supporting the vision and mission and helping us get there. Henry David Thoreau, he had that quote that I love so much. It says, "It is not enough to be busy, so are the ants. The question is, what are we busy about?" And so let me ask you, young leader, entrepreneur, aspiring professional who's trying to get a little bit better, you're an improver. What are you busy about? Are you busy about things that have an appearance of getting work done, but it's not actually helping your bottom line? I mean, think about it. How much of your time was spent doing market research or scoping out that potential client that you are planning on calling, but you're trying to get a little bit more information first? Or what about that app that you know is just going to make you more productive once you get it all, set up? Or this other tool or product or service, and you're constantly looking for shortcuts. And a lot of times that stuff feels like work because it's connected to our careers, but it's really not helping us out. At the end of the day, we have to look and see, are we trying to remain in our comfort zone? Because that's a lot of times the trick that we are playing on ourselves, is the work that we're doing in our comfort zone is typically not the work that is driving us forward. Because at the end of the day, growth is always uncomfortable. Growth always requires us to stretch. Growth requires us to adapt, to overcome, to persevere. And those are all things outside of our natural comfort zone. And so when you ask yourself, what are you busy about? Are you busy about the things that are easy? Are you busy about the things that feel fun? Are you busy about the things that are interesting to you? Or are you busy about doing things that are hard and that are challenging and that are making you and your team and your business better? If you're an improver, you accept the challenge to focus on the difficult things and to work on what's going to take you to the next level. And so overcome the trap of superficial productivity and be busy not about more things, but about the right things. Hey, improvers, until our next connection, you stay good, keep getting better.